what I do is I assess things that need to be fixed. And from watching your show, I've been watching your show for a while, and I believe that you could relegate Fresh's contribution to the podcast to 4 buttons on your Stream Deck. That's my one critique.
What?
Now, if you need me to go more into that, I also have a book that has been already written on Fresh's contribution to the show. It's called Why Myron Deserves Fresh. It's spell checked by Aaron C. Poxon.
What?
I'm being serious. I've already done the cover art and everything, and I got like Fresh's bio on the back and stuff. It's only 3 pages because that's all I could really come up with as far as contributions. 2 of the pages, one's a cover page, the other one's a table of contents, and the other one's just like a double-spaced list of things that Fresh contributes to the podcast. But things that are included on the book, you got the actual body count. There's a lot of things on there, but I would like to, I guess, propose that book should definitely be out to the masses. So people that hate on Fresh, they should at least pick up the book and know his actual contribution.
So what is your bottom line here?
Please tell us.
My bottom line, well,
To sell his book.
I think that the hate that Fresh gets, it's kind of warranted, And I want to say that Fresh, you do ride on Myron's coattails. You can't really have a show without Myron. You could have the show without you, though. All you need is like a mannequin with a black trash bag over it. Myron just programmed like 4 buttons. The first button could be like, "So ladies." The other button could be like, "Red flag." The last button could be like, "All right, last off on the show."
All right.
I'm being serious. Like there's a lot more, but you only want to give you 1 point, unfortunately. I've been on the line for like 3 hours.
No, keep going, bro. Keep going.
Okay, cool. Okay, so the porn episode that you guys did a while back, I know you guys remember it. Do you guys remember it? You were trying to help guys get off of porn?
Yeah.
Okay, in that episode, Fresh was asking you guys, how do you guys jerk off? Because I guess you guys were talking about jerkins or whatever. What was that all about, Fresh? Could you answer that question?
Wait, what?
Okay, so no, he doesn't remember.
No.
Well,
because obviously speaking, you watched episodes. So, like, what did I say specifically?
okay, well, the topic was about, I guess, you were saying something about Jergens, like Jergens lotion, and then you said, how do you guys jerk off? And I remember Myron, I believe Bills, was like, what? I wanted to know, what did you mean by that when you asked that question? Like, it just kind of came out of nowhere.
Oh, yeah, I was trolling. I was trolling.
You were trolling. Okay. The other thing, when you said there's no girl who has ever said anything bad about Fresh, do you guys remember the black woman that had the pink hair, the green dress, and she had some dirt on you, Fresh? It was when DJ Academics was on the show.
I remember.
And she's like, oh, I got some Okay, did you ever find out what that dirt was?
100%. It was trolling.
What was it?
It was
Can
nothing.
you tell us?
I made a whole stream on my channel about it, and it was nothing.
It was nothing.
Yeah, if you want it, you can watch the
She
whole
was
stream.
just trying to get attention?
100%. It was like an hour stream. But yeah, I broke it down.
Okay. Well, that was like 45 minutes of like nothing. Then it seemed like she really had some stuff, because when the girl asked her like, "Oh, would you sleep with Fresh after knowing this information that you know?" and she was just like, "Oh, hell no." So that was kind of like,
Well, to be fair,
it could have been something.
To be fair, I would never smash her, bro. To be honest, but
Well, I don't believe that. I don't believe that you did. I don't think that. I don't. We all know you don't dabble in the dark.
sometimes.
But, well, we also know that you smashed a bunch of whales, and that's how you got your lay count up. The
A few.
thing that I guess would really like to, hey, you gotta slay some grunts, right, to get that number up. I get it, but Damn, I have a lot of stuff. Okay, well, I guess I'll take it off of Fresh and talk to Myron for a bit.
Caller,
Myron.
No, hold on. Before we go to Myron,
Okay, go ahead.
So you made a 3-page book about me, what I do for the show, right?
Yes, it's a contribution book.
Yeah,
as far as what you do.
What's on all 3 pages? Just so I can clarify and understand this book. Because
the first page is the title page, which is just the title of the book. When you open the book, the first page is the title of the book. Second page is the table of contents, and the third page is the list of contributions that you do. And it actually had to be double spaced so it could fill up the page.
Okay, could you list that out for me?
I can give it to you on Twitter if you like.
No. Just tell me now. I'm here right now listening, 100%. I like the idea. Just tell me what the what's the content.
Oh, it's a great idea. You would love the cover art too.
No, it's
like the black version of Myron's book, basically.
Yeah,
but it's why Myron deserves Fresh. It's actually
I like it.
I'm actually pretty proud of it.
What's in the book?
Well, I mean, it has your actual lay count in there,
which is.
Well, I'm not going to give it away.
The problem is, bro.
Look,
I know you're trying to be funny.
That's not the important part. The important part is your contribution to the podcast.
You're trying to be funny, but you don't know what I do. And actually, I'm going to brag about it on the show.
Nobody knows what you do. That's the thing. You have a T-shirt that says "Nobody knows what I do."
Exactly, but
I think that's like the best meme in the world because it's like you actually you get it.
Why do I have to explain what I do to you?
The thing is. What you do should be self-evident. What you produce should be self-evident. You shouldn't have to prove yourself to anybody. Myron doesn't have to prove anything to us because everything that he does and everything he says, even in that porn episode, he has some quotables out of that episode. The one thing that he said that I have a comment on that YouTube video. It says, "I'm not fapping. I got to make shit happen." Yo, that shit belongs on a motherfucking T-shirt, yo. That was some fucking brilliant shit. But to that point, I can't think of one quotable that you've had in 3 years of this whole podcast, except, how do you guys jerk off? That's the only thing I can remember from what you said.
I've had a few. Quite a lot, actually. Yeah, but again.
Caller, what were the 4 things that you said that he does?
Yeah, I'm still waiting.
You said he does 4 things. What was it?
The 4 things that he does for the podcast?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, he says he networks, so that's one.
All right.
Which that's a big contribution to the podcast.
Okay.
I do believe that the new studio, when Myron was setting it up, whatever, he had all his hands and stuff on deck. I think Fresh was the only one that didn't actually get his hands dirty putting the new studio. Is that true or not? That I do not know. I don't know if that's true or not.
That's not his expertise. He put the money in, though. That's what matters.
He put some money in. Okay.
Yeah.
See, that is what matters because
me and Mo are the equipment guy. You know, guys. You know what I mean? Me, Mo, and Andy pretty much set all the shit up with the sound in the video. And Bills. So that's not Fresh's thing.
No, it's a beautiful studio. I mean, I'm not. That's fine. If he doesn't want to get his hands dirty I just don't think that there's enough passion on his end that there is on your end. I'm not saying that he has to be you, Myron. I'm saying that he needs to bring the same type of experience that he claims that he has. I mean, if this guy has over 1,000
so you said number 1 is network.
You think you would have you think you would have better advice to give on, dating girls and stuff like that. But I watch all the shows. I watch the, Money Mondays, Woman Hour Wednesdays, and all that stuff. I watch everything.
Stop the cap.
And what I notice is, no, it's true. I watch it all.
Nope.
What I can say is that, yes, during the Money Mondays, Fresh does have good business sense. And I think that's kind of where he shines. But I don't think that he is strong on any other show.
All right, so number 1, going through your list here, you said he networks, right? And then what's the other 3 things that you said he does?
Oh, gosh. I really have to, I had to really sit down and write this book. It took me probably longer to write this book
just say what it is, man.
Your book.
Just say what it is, man.
No, I'm serious. It took me a while to think about it. I mean, I guess you said that he says that he cuts the tension with his dad jokes, even though he's not a dad. But, he's got a lot of,
all right,
corny jokes.
All right, good cop, bad cop. What's number 3? Go ahead.
I would. give me a second. I gotta really think about this. Okay, I didn't think I was gonna actually have to give away the sauce for free. As far as the third thing, I mean, I guess he shows up. You know, he I don't know. I mean, I think showing up is half the battle, right? That's I guess. I mean, he's like, if you guys were taking attendance, yeah, he's been there for all the shows. Like, that's great. But I mean, dude, you could do that with a mannequin and 4 buttons. Like, I can tell that he worked at Wix reading off of a script, because like everything that he contributes is a repeat as far as like what he says. It's never like off the cuff. It's always like, it feels like it's scripted, or he said it so many times. It feels like he's like, what's the word? Just reciting something, you know?
All right.
Cool.
Okay, man.
I can't say the same for you though, Myron. I can say that. Yeah. I mean, honestly, I can't think of the fourth thing. It was like something I really had to really squeeze the brain juice out to try to get it. But I mean, I guess he's got the nice guy game going, you know? And of course, you know, nice guy game paired with money. Yeah, sure. You're going to get a lot of girls that are going to,
all right, caller. Are you aware
for what you provide?
Caller. You understand that to do this show and do this production at this level requires a lot of things to be done behind the scenes, right?
Absolutely.
So you may not necessarily see and appreciate the things that Fresh does, but we would not be here had he not been here.
Fresh could be behind the scenes, though. That's what I'm saying. I think that one show where you had Chris in his place, way better. Hey, y'all, I know you guys like rag on Chris, but Chris is way funnier than Fresh.
Okay.
That's not even an opinion. That's an objective fact.
Well, the whole...
But it's okay. Let him do his job. Let him do sourcing the girls and all that stuff. Like, I get that he has his job to do. But, I mean, I just think, okay, just hear me out. This is the last thing I'm going to say, and that's it. If you were to go solo, you could call it Fit Check with Myron Gaines. Muscle Mondays, Meal Prep Mondays, Workout Wednesdays, Weigh-In Wednesdays, and Fitness Friday. Just saying.
I'm not going solo.
If you ever wanted to...
Not doing it.
That's fine. That's fine. The thing is, I do think that the hate would not be there. Well, the hate's going to be there regardless. Let's just be honest, okay? Yeah. But there are some people that
literally
look at
one of the criticisms earlier was saying that I'm too loyal. What the fuck?
What happened? Sorry?
I said they're going to hate no matter what, bro. Literally one of the criticisms was, oh, you're too loyal. Your friend does X, Y, Z, and you don't agree with that.
The hate is a tenement of success, and I'm not going to take that away from you guys. What you guys have done, you guys are very successful. Even after the whole cancellation, I think you guys have been more successful. But what I think that you could do to make it better is just, I don't know, put Fresh in the background. You know, if he's going to work in the background, if he's going to like be behind the scenes, he should actually be behind the scenes. That's just, you know.
So you wanted to see me yelling at Dots for 3 hours, bro? Come on, man.
No. It doesn't have to be just you. It could be you and a rotating guest of whoever you want. If you want to, I mean, I know you can't have Sneeko because of the whole YouTube thing, or the whole banning thing, whatever, but you can have other people that commonly come in and rotate, whatever. But just people that actually, like, can match your energy, man. I just feel like he just sits there like a bump on a log, man, and he waits to end the show.
Well, I talk a lot.
No, that's fine. The thing is, you got a lot to say, and I'm not saying that you just don't waste time, man. But I feel like whenever Fresh says something, it's just like, okay, let's hit the stop clock, you know, because we were going somewhere, but we got to, like, I don't know, we have to decompress. I don't know if we have to, man.
All right.
That's all I got to say. It's actually more like hate out of love or love out of hate, I guess you could say. Like, this show's great, man. It's great for entertainment. But I just think that there are some things that you could do to make it better. And one thing was dropping Fresh, man. But I know you're not going to do that, you know? And honestly, I had a lot more points with that first caller that cooked you guys. Holy shit, man. Fresh, you're like 3 shades darker, man. But anyway, that's all I got to say.
Thanks, man.
You guys have a good night. I appreciate you going for as long as you have tonight. This is like, I tried to get on the last call-in show, and I want to call these nights Happy Fresh Roast Fridays, because that's what these have turned into. I mean, you can call it whatever you want, call-in Fridays, but I think.
So you waited 3 hours. You waited 3 hours to say that Fresh shouldn't be a host.
Well, that you should. The book should come out. Why Myron Deserves Fresh, because I think that's an important book. It's a book that Fresh needs to write, or not have somebody ghostwrite it for him and have him put his name on it.
All right.
It's already been written. The artwork's already done. I sent it to Walter on I think on Instagram like a while back, and I also put it on the Reddit, of course. But yeah, I'm serious, man. We need to get it out because I think that's what all these haters need. They need to hear the truth. And if they can hear it from Walter, that'd be great.
I don't think you guys care, regardless. To be honest with you.
No. I think ultimately, if Fresh, if you can add more pages to the book to make it a little bit more, give it a little bit more substance. Because I think what people really care about is what the hell do you do, besides ride on the coattails of the success of this show.
Caller, there's a book I want you to read. You get some time. It's called 48 Laws of Power by Robert Greene. Read that book. Understand the fundamentals in that book. And I come back to the show and understand what I do. I think that is a good highlight of what I do behind the scenes and on the show as well. But understand the
I have a question for you. Have you read that book or have you listened to it on an audiobook?
Both. In detail. But caller, I appreciate you.
You read it or you listened to it on an audiobook?
I appreciate you giving your point of view.
I have a theory about that.
You just said he did both.
And I like the funny tone and the actual book. And I wish you the best with that book. And hopefully you can create your own.
If I have your blessing to release it, I will release it.
You can create your own show of a similar magnitude with your own takes as well. Cool?
I would also like to drop my Instagram. If you'd like to make fun of me, I have no problem.
Sure.
Is
it real, though? I don't know if it's real. No, he's trolling. Yeah, he's trolling.
It's real. My Reddit name is Camp Hustle 1. That's on all platforms. Your IG? Camp Hustle 1.
What's your IG?
What? Is it troll?
Camp.
What is it?
Hustle 1.
Camp Hustle 1. Put an Instagram story right now saying this is me. Put an Instagram story right now so we know it's you, bro, because you might be trolling.
No, I'm not trolling. I don't have time to troll, man.
You spent 3 hours waiting to troll just now. What are you talking about?
This is not a troll,
it's quite
man.
The contrary.
This is something serious that people really need to see, man.
It's quite the contrary. You have plenty of time to troll. That's why you waited on the line 3 hours to just basically say, yo, Fresh, I wrote a book.
Was working at the same time. Okay. That's what I do. I work while I wait on lines.
A lot of children photos?
A lot of children photos.
Kids photos?
You a father, brother?
Yeah, those are my kids. I'm a dad. I'm in a happy marriage of like 7 years. I got 2 kids. They got everything they want. They just got haircuts today.
Bro, you worried about another man? You got kids, bro.
Yeah, bro, you got a family, man.
I'm not worried about you, Fresh. I'm worried about improving this show.
Let's not put it up because he has his kids there.
Yeah. Don't put it up.
We're not gonna put that up.
We're not gonna put it up.
You have your children there, so.
Bro.
Okay.
Nah, bro. We're not.
I mean, that's fine.
Yeah, we don't.
I just
it's
want
not for you.
I'm in some of those pictures so you guys can see. I'm 6'5", 195, relatively fit. The thing is, I
relatively fit is, I guess, relative in this case. That's fine, bro. Thanks for calling in with your criticisms. Like I said before, we don't want to put your Instagram on because you have your children on there.
Yeah. Thanks,
and obviously, it's for
no worries, man. No worries.
So,
no worries.
Yeah.
Hey, but thanks for your time, guys. I appreciate you.
All right.